Let all my fans know I love them.
What's
but a
up,
gay fish
guys?
just can't live in the outside world forever. Don't be sad for me, guys. I'm going home.
Welcome to Rogan and Runescape. Interesting episode.
I've been so lonely, girl. I've been so sad and down. Couldn't understand why haters joked around. I wanted to be free with other creatures like me, and now I got my wish. Cause I know that I'm a gay fish, yo. Motherfucking gay fish, I'm a fish, yo. Going on a gay fish, it's alright, girl. Making love to other gay fish, All those lonely nights at the grocery store, in the frozen fish aisle, feeling like a whore. Cause I wasn't being true, even though everyone said that I had to make a switch. Gay fish, now I know that I'm a gay fish, yo. Motherfucking gay fish, I'm a fish, yo. Going on a gay fish.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of, you guessed it, Rogan and Runescape. And I brought someone special with me. Say what's up.
Tangy Puss.
Tangy Puss up in the house. Oh. There you go. Lift up. All right, so on this episode, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
On this episode, we're doing a taste review. And we're doing a taste review on not just anything, but on Gortons Fisherman, the Gortons Fisherman. We're going to see how much you can actually trust him. And the other version, Miss Paul's, which is a less expensive brand, but, you know, we'll get into that. Also, we're reviewing Sam Adams today. We got a variety pack. And so the first beer we're going to be reviewing is called Sam 76 Refreshing Lager. And the second one's going to be called a Cold Snap White Ale. So we're going to go ahead and take a sip of the refreshing one. And then if you would, go ahead and bite or eat a fish stick, Gortons Fisherman fish stick after you take your sip. You ready, bro?
Yeah.
Let's get it going. Wow. That's really easy to drink.
Yeah, it goes down easy.
What is that? That is the Sam 76, Sam Adams. Thank you to our sponsor, Samuel Adams. I'm just kidding. But maybe. You never know. You know what I just put two and two together? Isn't Sam Adams from Boston Lager?
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, so we did a little bit of investigative research, and the Gortons Fisherman is actually from Gloucester, Massachusetts. So we have Massachusetts beer and Massachusetts fish sticks right here. And I just put that together on the Gortons and Sam Adams, both on the same side there, both Yankees, both Northerners. So let's see what it's like. Do you dip yours in ketchup?
Yeah.
I like the meat. It has a little bit of like consistency to it. It's not like super falling apart. The breading's pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
What were your opinions on the beer? I'm gonna go ahead and finish mine right now.
This beer, like, I can drink like a ton of these.
Mm-hmm. It's got a unique aroma to it too. Like on the after you swallow it, don't you think? Like the aftertaste, like when you're putting it up, it almost has like a floral. Like when you take your next sip, smell it like before and after. I like it. I could, like you said, I could drink 1 million of these, and I recommend these. I think if they start selling these by themselves, I'm gonna get these. They remind me of that shower beer brand that we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Crushable. Look, it says right here, Samuel Adams Crushable Sam 76 Refreshing Lager. Does the other one say that? No. It says limited release with spices.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So this one really must be very easy to drink, and they know it. So a little bit of before we take our sip of the what is it called? Cold Snap. Let's go ahead and share a little bit of the information that we dug up on the Gortons Fisherman and Miss Paul's, and then we'll I got a couple questions. So where are we at with Gortons? So Gortons is from Gloucester, Massachusetts. I wanted to dig deep and find the fucked up type of shit that this Gortons Fisherman was really into, and if we can really trust him or not. But I don't know. if I'm going to do that on this episode, I can't dig super deep. So we just did a light little uncover of some information. So it's born and raised in Gloucester, Massachusetts. So, this is actually perfect. Sam Adams, Fishsticks, both from Massachusetts. And Luke is also from Massachusetts. So, I mean, maybe we'll have to recommend Gortons Fishisticks to him, see if he likes it. They said that they started out in, 1849? Wow. So 1849. When was Miss Paul's?
Hers is later on.
1946.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and take a bite of the Miss Paul's and see what's up.
All right.
Miss Paul's fish sticks. I'd say it has a harder, crunchier shell, but the meat on the inside is kind of a little bit slimier, in my opinion. I'm going to eat another one. Still good, though. What do you think? Can you taste the difference?
Yeah. Like you were saying, the Gortons, yeah, it definitely has more texture.
Okay.
More of a bite to it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a stronger beef jerky. Now, okay, so if you had to pick one character from Star Wars, which one would Miss Paul's be and which one would Gortons be? I think the Gortons Fisherman would be either... I was going to say Darth Maul, because I think there's something fucked up about him. I think anyone that says, trust, and then they refer to themselves in third person, that'd be like if I said... Trust Mickey the electrician, or something like that. Like, it's just if you just randomly go around singing that and saying that, I think something's up. And that's the jingle of Gortons. So
yeah, trust the Gortons Fisherman.
Yeah, why are you telling me to trust you, bro? What have you done? How many bodies do you have? Like, so I would say that there's something dark about it. So I would say Gortons is probably Count Dooku. Is that the one that had the gray hair? The dude that had the gray hair? We can look it up. Well, let's see. I don't know it's been a while since I've seen. Pretty sure it's Count Dooku. Yeah, that would totally be Gortons Fisherman right here, dude. 100%. All right, so that's my answer for which Star Wars character Gortons would be. Now, Miss Paul's
would be Jar Jar Binks.
That's what you think?
Yeah.
Oh, Misa. Misa less expensive than Gortons.
Because they're so, like, cavalier about everything, like, how when you dig into, like, their history where we...
Alright, so you say Jar Jar Binks. I'm going to go ahead and say... Oh, man, I don't know. I can't say Princess Leia, because that's kind of royalty. Was there any other women or, like, prostitutes in Star Wars? Or like the lady singing in Mos Eisley, was it the Mos Eisley bar? There was a lady that was the lead singer. Mos Eisley Cantina. Let's see if we can find her. I'm just thinking a lady character that's, it can't be Princess Leia because Princess Leia is royalty and Miss Paul's costs less than Gortons. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I could have sworn they had a girl singer. I don't know. We'll look into that later.
That was a female. Another one.
That could be it. That could be one of them. See, right there. I would say that's Miss Paul, one of those female singers, because Miss Paul's like, hey, we're less expensive. We're less expensive than Gortons. I mean, I don't know any other female characters, and I mean, there's that Ayla, or whatever girl that has the lightsaber, the 2 lightsabers, I think. She's got a green and blue one. We'll get back to that. Now, if there was before we ask this next question, let's go ahead and try this cold snap Sam Adams. Bottoms up. Right off the bat, you can smell the spices. You can smell whatever they got going on in there. A little bit heavier. I taste a little bit of coriander or something in there.
Like, yeah, that or hickory, something, or cedar.
Anise, the star anise, like licorice sort of, Let's see if it gives us any information on the bottle. at this time of year, there's nothing like this unfiltered white ale with its exotic blends of 10 fruits, spices, and florals. Bright orange notes. So I was thinking coriander, but I can see the orange now because it kind of reminds me of Blue Moon. And a touch of vanilla. I didn't even taste it.
That's in the aftertaste. I kind of got that when I burped.
Okay, subtle sweetness. Interesting. This one I would like more on like a cold day, dude. Just sitting back by the fire. You know what I'm saying? This one's got character to it. The other one's just easy to drink. Basically, the other one's like a hot girl. And this is like a girl that's not as hot, but is like smart or like cares about you and is going to better your life in the long run. And, you know, she doesn't want you to, you know, blow all your money. And she wants you to save so that you can, you know, take care of yourself. She understands that your body is a temple. That's this one. The other one's kind of just like a hot floozy. She just wants to have a good time. Go ahead and down her. That's what I'm thinking that the refreshing one's like.
I compare the 76 to my ex, Cold Snap to my ex.
Right, of course. Hypothetical names. But I understand. I understand where you're coming from. So this is what we got to do is I got to get the other beers out the freezer. I'm going to eat another fish stick. Now, while I'm going to go get the beers out the freezer, I want you to talk to the listeners, or after you finish eating, talk to listeners. Who would you choose if you had to be on one side for a war? If there was a war and you could either only choose the Gortons Fisherman and his fleet of fishing boats, rather it be one or however many he has, and Miss Paul's, who would you choose for a war? And also, if you want to, Scott, while I'm going to go do that, you can read a little bit more about Miss Paul's if you want to go ahead and read, you know, what she came from. So it's...
we got Miss Paul's. Hers is dates back to 1946. Not quite as far back as Gordon's, but it says Edward Fishsticks. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but he was a power plant worker, and he started selling deviled crab cakes in a local Philadelphia bar. Turned money while he was, you know, on strike. His plant was on strike at that time. So one day they prepared 172. Well, they only sold 50, but there's a freezer in the back of the bar, and they threw them in there, and it was either that or a trash can. A week later, the frozen crab cakes still tasted fine, so the Fishsticks had a friend, John Paul. By the way, don't forget I just said the frozen crab cakes still tasted fine after a week later.
Yo, you got to the fucking frozen crab cakes part?
So Fishsticks and his friend John Paul each... What?
Look, hurry up and drink
They
that.
each chipped in $350 and started a frozen seafood business.
Here, I'll take over. Hurry up and drink that so we can drink more beer. Thank you. So did you guys hear that? The whole attitude of Miss Paul's is not only not as experienced. They were from 1946 when they started out. And Gordon's been around since what? 1849? Like, what is that? That's almost 100 year or 100-year difference, right? Mm-hmm. 1849, 1846 is about a year. Or about 100 years. So did you finish your beer?
I'm still working on the last sip.
Chop, chop. Chop, chop. We got more beers right here we got to review.
Oh, done.
Yes, sir.
Down the hatch.
Thank you. So yeah. That's crazy. So, okay, we didn't even get to tell him yet. God, I'm getting too giddy. Too giddy. Hold your horses, partner. Breathe. That'd be a good way to trick someone if you're on the phone with them, like you're taking a line and you're like, breathe. I need to breathe. I just need to breathe. Okay, so Miss Paul's, not as experienced. Gordon's been around the block a couple times. If Gordon was your neighborhood hoe, it would be Strawberry. Local neighborhood hoe. And Miss Paul's would be like a new hoe, I would think. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
she just pops up out of the blue and she's like, hey.
Yeah. So, okay, let's read this for them, though. Because, I mean, you already did read it for them. I just want to emphasize on what you just said. So, they started out... First of all, they didn't even start out selling fish sticks. They started... Not even fish. It was deviled crab cakes.
And they couldn't sell any.
Like...
They sold 50 out of 172.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and you sold 50 out of 172. Like,